Hello, welcome once again. As I have mentioned, I decided to cut every video so that it will not be too big, or the file not too big for you to access, and for you to be able to use it or open it with a very minimal bandwidth or minimal usage on your data or on your internet connection. Just to continue on my first video, I mentioned about management itself as a science and as an art, and I've mentioned there about functions: planning, organizing, stopping, directing, and controlling. And for today, I'm going to talk about the M's first, and then we're going to proceed with the first functions of management, no? As part of our discussions. All right. So, what is this M's of management? So, I have mentioned on our discussion. I've mentioned like five, those important five M's of management. But other businesses uses more than five. But the foundation, that is being used just these five M's. It's like the four P's of marketing that other companies uses six. There were some use seven. So they have different approaches. Now, for today, let me talk about those five functions. M's of management. So we have money, machine, and materials. Of course, we talk about man. We talk about human resource. We talk about you guys. We talk about those people working. That someday after you finish your degree, definitely you will be part of the workforce. Now, the most important resource or M's of management for an human being is the one definitely managing the business. And without you guys, without those people already working, then definitely it's difficult to run a business. While it's true that we have an AI nowadays, but we still need human resource. Okay, and this is one of the M's of management that technically needs to be managed properly, right? And we have money, of course. We talk about capitalization. We talk about the funds that you need. We need to put up a business, of course. Without it, so no matter how good your people are, or no matter how good you are as part of the human resource, if we talk about money, we talk about capitalization, it's not enough, then we may be having hard time running out the business. While it's true that it's not that difficult to put up business, but it's always been an important part of having business, no? So-called money. Then we have the machines. Of course, we need the equipment for us to be able to develop our product, for us to be able to uh, uh, develop and create a product that we are going to offer into the market. And without these machines, without this equipment, yes, we can actually do it handily, but problem there is like it may takes time for us to develop a product. Okay, and it may be true that machines may not be important at all time, but when talking about big businesses, as you can see, it's more productive, and we can definitely develop more products if we have a certain equipment that is needed to technically develop it. Like what I have asked you to do in your integrated business principles and the business proposal, where I asked you to list all of the possible things that you need to purchase for you to be able to put up your business. Okay. Next, we have the materials. Of course, we talk about the raw materials that we are being used to put up a business. So, for example, you're going to have a chili garlic sauce product. It's very, it doesn't require so much capital. So, what are the raw materials that you technically have? You have the chili there, you have the garlic, and of course the oil. So those are raw materials that you need for you to be able to develop it. Now we talk about big businesses. We talk about the raw materials that is being used for companies to develop a certain product like phone. Okay, so let's talk about that. And of course, we have all the methods. So methods are things that we actually need. It's the process, it's the steps, the procedures. Because each and every product that you're going to create, it has to have a certain procedure. Now, if you try to look at the business proposal that you have provided to me, you will be able to technically see that you are going to have a certain procedures for you to be able to develop and create it. Now, without this process, without this system, I would say, and procedures, you might be having a hard time on how to have a certain product of your own. Okay, and looking at this, that what I've mentioned, then look at the micro business proposal that you are proposing. Look into it and see what I'm referring to, because there you need you as the human being, and definitely you have the money, which I have given you for the initial capitalizations, hypothetically, and I've asked you to list all the possible purchases. This includes raw materials and of course the equipment that you need, and of course the raw materials that you really have to for you to be able to start doing business, and the procedures. All of this are in your micro business proposal. Okay, now those are the M's of management that I'm referring to. So hopefully that you're always bear in mind how important these M's are for you to be able to start doing business. Okay, and on our next video, I just have to cut this and make it short so that it will not be having too much bandwidth on your connection. So I will be talking about the first functions of management on the next video that we are going to have, no? And I'm trying to incorporate and trying to relate the first function into these M's of management that I'm referring to. Okay, so while you're watching on my next video, try to always also remember this 5 M's that I have talked about in this video. Okay, so see you in my next video. Have a nice day, guys.